I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Baseman.
First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. Too high. 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take your base.
At the plate, Ricky Lowry.
Leading off
2 and 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Ricky
First pitch
Lowry.
coming. Here it is. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Eaton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Davis.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Willie.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ryan is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Into the box now, Stephen Eckert, and their runners at the corners now.
Stephen Eckert.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sack.
Leading off the inning, Brian Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding in, Chad Allen. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Giants out in front here. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Acevedo. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Acevedo is right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Ricky Lowry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will coming to the plate now, Steven Eckert. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Steven
A swing Eckert. And a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The center fielder, number 1.
A man at second with 1 down. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Looped down towards short. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Davis sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next for Seattle, Willie Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
After it is Eaton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kenny Ryan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kenny Ryan.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Mariners. Now at the plate, Stephen Eckert.
Now
trying to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And settling in now, Brian Hernandez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5
Your
innings.
attention, please.
What else can you say about the pitching they faced other than
Number
it's been
31.
fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cobb is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Austin Jackson 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, number 22.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Gotta be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Here's another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is 1 left for stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager. No hits to this point.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first
Kyle
pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Popped him up. Prince has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 away now. Digging in to try it again. Ricky
Up next
Lowry.
The shortstop.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Lowry.
Moving under it, McNeil. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Fielder, Chris Davis.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Willie Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Kenny Ryan.
Now batting.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Taken high and deep to right. Cobb racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Stepping in now, Brian Hernandez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute. Batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Ready once again, Stephen Eckert. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him.
Your attention, please. Leading off for Seattle.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Popped straight up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Crawford on at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, McNeil. 1 down. Striding into the box, Robinson could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A dive, but it's off his glove. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, the shortstop, Ricky Lowry.
In time to record the final out, and the Giants are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. 6-0 the final shutout score today. The Giants took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Stephen Eckert earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Chad Allen struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please Zach, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Wednesday night baseball on tap from
Ladies and
Oracle
gentlemen,
Park in San Francisco. Tonight,
San
the second of 3 to
Francisco
start the
Giants.
week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Stephen Eckert, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
At the plate, Alan Haywood. And we are set for
Leading off
baseball here
tonight
this
for
evening.
Arizona, the shortstop, number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Stein.
And he fouls this one off. Stein is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Up next for Arizona, David
Peralta. The Diamondbacks.
They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, John Heck. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Flores gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Now batting, Chris Malloy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. Let's take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Corbin.
Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Also striding in, Allen Haywood.
The
First
batter,
2 men in
number
the
10.
inning have both gone down via the punch
Allen
out, so we'll see if he can fare any
Haywood.
better. Hit in the air to shallow center. Marshall onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. At the plate, Stephen
Leading up
Eckert.
for the
He, of course,
Giants.
no slouch at the
The
plate,
pitcher,
as he in fact took home the
Stephen
Silver Slugger Award for
Eckert.
National League pitchers a season ago. Chasing after it is Taylor, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and this one will bounce into the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week,
batter,
you're doing things
the
right.
right
Keeping
fielder,
that front shoulder
Abraham
tough, staying inside the
Shea.
ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Reined in. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Let's play ball. 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
As we begin the top
second
of the
baseman,
fourth.
Colton
First pitch hack in here,
Wong.
and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now,
the first
Brian
baseman,
Stein.
number 23.
As he
Brian
gets a good curveball
Stein.
here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing
The
in
right
now,
fielder,
Corey
number 13.
Baez. As he'll go
Corey
after the first pitch and bounce it into
Baez.
foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the first, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now batting,
Here comes
number
the first
6.
pitch.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going. When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Go to second for the force out. And stepping in, Michael Taylor.
Leading
He'll
off
look
for
to bounce
Arizona,
back after
the
striking
center
out
fielder,
his last
number
time
3.
up.
Yeah, Matty,
Michael
big-time K
A.
last time
Taylor.
up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First
Now
pitch
batting,
coming. Here it is.
catcher,
And he fouls this one off. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performance. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Stepping in now, Chris Malloy.
The third
He's
baseman.
0 for 1 thus far.
Malloy.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
46.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Corbin.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to check.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Arizona. They trail this. The pitcher, Stephen Eckert, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. On the move is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Play ball.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alan
Haywood.
He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Cobb comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Colton Wong.
Here's the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
The first baseman.
In there, no balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Baez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. So it was a swinging strike 3. Corey Baez was down for the first out in the 7th inning. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. David Peralta is the 2nd out in the 7th inning.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location in the big key. With 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
McNeil is going to have room out there as he puts. So here now is the pitcher, Stephen Eckert. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Big guy's got to eat. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever. Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the...
Now to the plate, John Heck.
He
singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris.
In there for strike one, 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, get it to the bullpen.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Into the box, Allen Haywood. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Here's Colton Wong now.
Leading off for Arizona, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Wong.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
McNeil will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Stein. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, McNeil. And that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Corey Baez. He's their last shot here with now 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Go to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. San Francisco led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Stephen Eckert wins his 3rd of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Patrick Corbin pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
It's a typically clear and beautiful day. Gets the call here. Stepping into the box, Alexi Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Ramirez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So digging in now, Carlo Villarreal. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking
Batting
ball.
third.
Carlo Villarreal becomes out number 2 this inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a great as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres.
Leading up for the Padres.
Start as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in now for San Diego.
Batting fifth.
Vento hitting
third
500
baseman.
in the series
Number
so
30.
far. 4 for 8. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home. Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
The right
that's
fielder.
why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Gary Garcia goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Go.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Stephen Eckert. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he popped him up. Villarreal moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. So in now for San Francisco, Lorenzo Flores. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, James Prince. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. The 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Torres.
Now batting.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jimmy Torres.
Grounded weakly toward third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Guillermo Hollinger. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Guillermo.
On the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Geronimo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. James moving in, but this will land untouched. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat.
The batter, number 4,
strikeout.
Second baseman, Alexi.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. And now the Giants pitcher, Stephen Eckert. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Eckert.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Ready for another shot now. Abraham James.
Right
he flew out in his last at-bat.
James.
Brooks at third. Eckert on at second with 2 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then leading off the inning, Carlo Villarreal has look to get something going here and even this game up.
Carlo
swung on and missed for the first strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
McNeil comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Will Myers.
The center fielder, number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That
Myers.
one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Standing in,
the first baseman, number 10.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Cobb sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Now at the plate, Bryant Vento. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game
number
today.
30.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Into the box now, Gary Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Garcia, the former Detroit Tiger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. This one's flared toward left center. Flores onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 8,
Gene Cole. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now, Guillermo Bollinger will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done.
Ladies
Still
and gentlemen,
a lot of game
your
left in this
attention,
one.
please.
Warren Pitts will move
Padres.
into the on-deck circle now
Number
to try
20.
to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Hit.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts. And
the batter, number 4.
Into the box
second
now,
baseman,
Alexi Ramirez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. The Giants.
Your
Kevin
attention, please.
Quackenbush is on to
Now
pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Kevin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stephen Eckert. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And it's gone as they add still another. solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Leading off the inning, Carlo Villarreal.
Leading up
And
for
they'll
the
need him to get
Padres.
something going here.
The
It
shortstop.
doesn't look very
Carlo
promising so far in this one as we
Villarreal.
move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
The center fielder, number 11.
Into the box,
Will
Will Myers. As he looks at a
Myers.
fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Flores ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Digging in, Alberto Stark.
Up
It's
next
been an
for the
0-for-2 effort for him
The
to this
first
point.
baseman, Alberto
Grounded to short.
Stark.
Flores fields it cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is stepping in. Bryant Vento, chance
Leading
to
up
cash
for
in
the
here, and don't
Padres,
be surprised if he does.
third baseman,
Certainly known as one of the
number
best
30.
clutch hitters in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Brooks waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Garcia as
Up
the
next
switch
for the
hitter will
Padres,
take his cuts
the right
left-handed
fielder,
here.
Gary
And he just keeps rolling along
Garcia.
as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
The left fielder, number 8.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Go.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Guillermo
Now batting.
Bollinger.
The
Has a
catcher,
look at a fastball too
Guillermo
high for ball 1.
Bollinger.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1 home. And strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game. And digging in and looking for more. Stephen
the
Eckert.
pitcher.
And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a ton.
Your attention, please. Leading off for the
Lifted down the
Padres,
line in left.
the catcher, Quincy
And that will end up a
Warner.
foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Torres is there for it. He's got it one away. The San Diego batting order turns over.
The batter,
and set
number
to
4,
go. Alexi
second
Ramirez.
baseman, Alexi Ramirez.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alexi Ramirez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
San Diego down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 6-0, the final shutout score today.
Our final line score this
Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Ryan Layfield is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very...
He's out. Get him.
Stepping up now, Alexi Velasquez. He'll lead
And
things
leading
off here in the
for
bottom
the
half of the
Angels,
first.
the designated hitter, Alexi
First pitch
Velasquez.
coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
A ball and 2 strikes now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes.
Batting
Couple
second.
of hits for him in
The
4
shortstop,
trips to the plate last night.
Reyes.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Reyes is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Flores. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's the
Batting
first
third,
baseman, Brandon
the
Belt.
first baseman,
As he will swing
Brandon
and miss on a fastball on the
Belt.
outer half, it's strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got it on to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
batting fourth.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Reyes on third. Belt at second with 2 gone. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Leading off the inning, Julio
and leading up for the
they'll need him
Angels,
to get something going
third
here.
baseman,
Lots of baseball
Julio
left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Jerry Fly.
In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And now for the Angels, Ryan Layfield. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. In now, Jason Gomez. He starts the inning, and they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Gomez is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Popped him up. Torres is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Striding forward now is the DH, Alexi,
the designated hitter.
He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. One out, nobody on. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings.
Now
he's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 6. Ready now for L.A., Brandon Belt,
and
the reigning batting champion in the American League.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Belt.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Standing in, Wilson Ramos.
The batter.
And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss.
Wilson.
The pop is something to see.
Ramos.
So it'll have to be dealt with carefully here. Pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Another 0-2 home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
The next 0-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into
The
this
right fielder,
at-bat
number
0 for 1 in the
66.
ball game.
Yasiel
First pitch on its way.
Puig.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cobb giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush
The third
tactics,
baseman,
not
number
always
24.
the play. You want to drive that
Julio
pitch count up and get into that bullpen,
Franco.
but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your own.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Jerry Klein. They'll start
And
things
leading
out
up
here in
for
the
the
home
Angels,
fifth, and it's been
the
tough
center
sledding for
fielder,
this lineup through the
Jerry
first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any moment to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now at the plate, Ryan Layfield.
Now batting,
He'll look to
second
bounce
baseman,
back after striking out his
Ryan.
last time up.
Yeah, and kind of
Layfield.
shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the
left
27
fielder,
Yankees
number
24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Alexi Velasquez. And Dan, he and his fellow
leading
top
up
of the
for
order
the
hitters
Angels,
haven't really offered much
the
help for this
designated
lineup
hitter,
so far.
Alexi.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hit in the air to left. Marshall has a play. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Stephen Eckert earns his 5th winner of the year as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Andrew Heaney permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. It's time for
Play ball. T-Stay.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Eckert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Eckert.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. They get the force at the plate, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So stepping in, Adolfo Acosta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Adolfo.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Geraldo Valdez.
The
first
designated
cuts
hitter.
For him here with the bases open and 2 away. Cue shot here out toward short. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield. At the plate, Steven Eckert. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball is hit on the ground toward short. Palmeiro is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Let's play ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Eckert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Digging in once again, Juan.
The batter, number 9.
He'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Palmeiro.
On the ground out to short. Eckert from the outfield grass. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield. Leading off the inning, Steven Eckert, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, Walter Koo.
The catcher, Walter Koo.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And they get the force for the second out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steven Eckert. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Steven Eckert.
Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Burkett patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corner. And they get some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the
final
charge.
line
He's
for
our
our
top
ball game.
player of the game.
For the victorious Atlanta.
Welcome to ML.
Let's play ball.